74, production number 0152. Air date to be announced, VTR 2274, and it's take one. Get ready to match the stars. Larry Blyden, Brett Summers, Charles Nelson Reilly, Elaine Joyce, Richard Dawson, and Kaye Stevens as we play the star-studded Big Money Match Game 74. And now, here's the host of Match Game 74, Gene Rayburn.
But we'll let them stand by for a while. I say hello to you. How is everybody?
Okay, Gene.
Hey, well, why, are you all right, Larry?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Good.
Why do you ask?
Why, are you having a good time here?
Oh, boy.
Are you glad you came?
Oh, wow.
Terrific.
Dutch. Jeepers Crow.
Does anybody ever watch Charles Nelson Reilly in Lidsville, that marvelous kid show he does? No, you know?
It's on at a very convenient time, either 7 or 8 a.m. on Saturday.
Oh, yeah.
So if you're coming home, turn us on.
You are turned on. Is everybody turned on down here?
Yeah.
Oh, listen, would you stand up and show? Just, it's show and tell time. I mean, you've got to... Did you see that? Isn't that darling?
Well, if you don't like it, it means nothing.
All right, here are two players, B.J. Musler and Paul Fisher. Nice to have you with us again. B.J., are you ready? Okay. We finished last time with the end of round one, and there was no score, and we're going to go to the second and final round and see how this game ends right after we see how this commercial ends. So, push a little button and reveal two questions. Second and final round. BJ, you the challenger, make a selection if you would.
I'll take B again.
B is what she wants. Everybody plays since no one matched in the first round. Helen said to Fred, "Don't you ever again tell my mother she needs a blank." Helen said that to Fred, her husband, you see. "Don't you ever again tell my mother she needs a..." You're finished. You're the best.
Thank you.
Richard Dawson is the best because he's finished first.
I'm second best.
You're second best. Well, with me, I think you're ahead of him.
I understand.
You do understand. Thank you. Brett, are you finished?
I think I'm going crazy. I threw it down the slot instead of putting it in the whole thing.
You got to
there.
concentrate, Brett.
Oh.
Okay, here we go, BJ. Helen said to Fred, "Don't you ever again tell my mother she needs a..."
Girdle.
A what?
A girdle.
A girdle?
Girdle.
A girdle? She says a girdle. That's an interesting answer. It hadn't occurred to me, but what had occurred to you, Larry?
It really is a good answer. Unfortunately, she felt that it had all dropped farther than I did. I said facelift.
A facelift. Okay. That's one viewpoint. Brett?
Well, it may be I've been looking in the mirror too much lately, but I said facelift.
Facelift. DJ, that seems to be the answer. Charles?
Well, the doctors, you people are close. The doctors did agree something was needed, but it was only the nose that she should have.
A nose job.
The eyes and
Nose
the ears
job.
were lovely.
So far, no girdle, 2 facelifts, 1 nose job. What are you offering?
This must be some ugly person. Because I said facelift.
Facelift. All right, Richard.
That's strange. I wouldn't think of anything that drastic. Just a simple shave, I think.
A shave. Yeah. Don't tell my mother she needs a shave.
Rats.
What did you say, Kaye?
Well, I started to say girdle, and I said mouthwash. I've been
Mouthwash.
watching those commercials. Isn't it
Okay.
awful? I should have stayed
So,
with girdle.
BJ, you didn't do well with that at all, I'm sorry to say for you. Paul, we've got this for you. And since it's a second and final round, remember, one match will win the game. Everybody plays.
Right.
The Marquis de Sade said... The Marquis de Sade. He said, every night before I go to bed, I give my wife 100 blanks. He said that. Remember the Marquis de Sade?
Yes, I do.
Oh, you knew him well. All right.
Also said you certainly know how to hurt a guy.
Everybody ready? Not quite. We're waiting for one up there.
Please.
Okay. Now, Paul, the Marquis de Sade said, every night before I go to bed, I give my wife 100
Lashes?
lashes. Are you applauding because it's a good answer, or you believe in bondage and discipline? All right, Larry, what do you say?
In view of the fact that this may not happen too often today, I'd like to stand up and take the applause now.
A little applause for Larry, as he's requested.
Lashes.
Lashes wins the game! Congratulations. Oh, we got lashes? What else do we have over there? Bites, lashes, 102 lashes. Come on down. Got a lot of lashes there. And got some bites, too. Well, there's another $100 for you, Paul Fisher. Stand by for a moment while we have a word with B.J. Musler. You're a very pretty lady, and it's been a pleasure meeting you. We've enjoyed having you here on Match Game 74. B.J. Musler. A gift for you backstage, B.J. Paul, we'll get to you in a moment or so, but first we've got to get to this little bit of business, and then it'll be your turn.
GSN presents Behind the Blank. When this actor stepped down, Gene Rayburn stepped up and starred on Broadway in Bye Bye Birdie. Was it Robert Preston, Danny Kaye, Dick Van Dyke, or Raymond Burr? Stay tuned for the answer.
Now, Paul Fisher is going to have his sixth go at the big money super match here. He's up to $9,700. He could win an over $5,000 more right now. You ready to go, Paul?
I'm ready.
Okay, we polled a recent studio audience, and we got their best response to this. Blank rock. Now, the answer they gave most often is worth $500 to you if you match that one, $250 if you match that one, $100 if you match that one. Celebrities are allowed to help to a limited extent. 3 of them. Name one at a time.
Larry Blyden?
Larry Blyden.
Little Rock.
Little Rock is one answer.
Charles Nelson Reilly.
Charles, what do you say?
We younger kids like hard rock.
Hard rock. Hard rock.
And Dick Dawson.
And Richard.
Bad Day at Black Rock.
Bad Day at Black Rock, a great
Another
motion
first.
picture
Well,
title.
thank you. We were happy with it.
With Ernest Borgnine. Okay, so you got Little Rock, Hard Rock, and Bad Day at Black Rock. You may choose one of those as the answer or think up one of your own, but we now call for an answer from you, Paul.
How about Hard Rock?
How about Hard Rock? That was Charles' answer. That is the one we're looking for. We'll find out if it's up there right now, first by revealing the $100 response. Solid rock. Okay, no one suggested that. I didn't even think of that. Did you think of that, audience? No. It's a rotten answer. From that previous studio audience, whoever they were. Okay, we are looking for hard rock. May we see the $250 response? Plymouth Rock. Hey, there's a good answer. None of you dumbos thought of that at all, did you? Or there was
Hard Rock.
You didn't ask me.
you thought of it. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, still looking for hard rock. May we see the $500 response? Hard rock. You young people really are remarkable, Charles.
We kids under 30 are right with it.
What's that?
We kids under 30 are right with
You
it.
kids under 30 are right with it. Paul wants to thank you personally for giving him that good answer of hard rock. Okay.
I
Now-
learned everything about hard rock from my friend Polly Martin in New York.
Okay.
That's a very
And I won't go
original
into
piece
Polly
of
Martin?
news, Charles.
Yes, thanks for telling us that. Paul, you've won the $500. That means you will now play for 10 times that amount, or bing, $5,000. Now, to collect, remember, you got to match one celebrity head-to-head. Has to be an exact match. Choose one now, if you please.
How about Larry Blyden?
How about Larry Blyden? Larry, you ready?
Ready.
Now, this is the one you're going to write. He will face me so that he can't get a clue as to what you're doing over there. I've got the $5,000 question in my hand, and this is it. Blank, mine, M-I-N-E. Or blank mine. I'll give you both accents. Larry has finished his answer, Paul. We call on a response from you now. Now, how do you fill in that blank? Blank mine.
I'm going to say gold mine.
Gold mine. You say gold mine, too? Well, the audience thinks you're right, and that's the answer that will match Larry. Now, Larry, for $5,000, may we see your answer? Coal mine. Good answer. Gold, he had gold, you had coal.
Gold.
Well, I mean, actually, you know, they're both very good answers. Coal mine and gold mine.
No gold in them there.
Gold and coal is almost as valuable as gold now, too. Okay, so now, Paul, that means you're up to $10,200. You're still a champ. You're going to meet another player. Let's do that now. Here comes Ronnie Schwartz. Ronnie Schwartz, what are you doing there? Sorry. Bert Convy is kissing Ronnie Schwartz. Well, Ronnie, you stand by for a moment while I straighten this out here. Would you come down here, please, and exchange that? Yeah, I'd rather do that.
Is this
Paul,
a
would you take
cameo?
your what's happening?
Cameo appearance?
No, it is not a cameo. Boy, don't you look spiffy. You're all dressed up for something, right?
No, it's a chenille. What do you mean? How are you?
I'll tell you why Bert is here. Because...
I wish you would. I forget the reason.
No, Bert has a marvelous new program called Tattletales.
That's right. Oh, you told.
And it follows our program.
That's right.
Right, like in 20 minutes or 18 minutes or so.
Almost immediately. That's right. In fact, I have to get next door. I'm a little late.
Are you having a good time doing that? Because I was involved in that, both as, you know, in both the roles at one time. And it was really fun. Are you liking it?
Oh, yeah, sure. It's a wonderful show. I think everybody will enjoy it, too. We tell secrets about ourselves, you know.
Yeah.
We have people on like Elaine here, and they talk about things they really shouldn't talk about because they get carried away. The way you do here, you know, like...
Yeah, we do get carried away.
Marquis de Sade and his 400 blanks or whatever.
200 lashes.
Yes, that's what it was.
100, actually, but who's counting?
We're all going to hang around and watch Tattletales,
Yes,
and
I
we
hope
urge
you
you do the same, Bert, and the very best of luck with that.
Thank you, Jim.
Thank you. Bert Convy. Oh, that's a kissing.
Now, right now, we're going to...
This is my show. You go back to your own show. Thank you, Bert Convy. Okay. Now, let's welcome Ronnie Schwartz here, our new player.
Gene,
well, yes.
who was that masked man?
That masked man was Bert Convy.
Okay.
Ronnie, would you tell us a little bit about yourself?
If I can after that. I was born in Los Angeles.
Is he a good kisser?
Fantastic.
Yes, he is. He's a
Oh, he
wonderful
kissed you on the
man.
He gave you a hickey? Oh, yes, there it is. Are you married?
Yes, my husband's
And he's
right
there,
there.
right there?
I'm too happy about it.
Would you stand up, sir? Oh, he's much taller than Bert Convy. And he's much stronger than... Bert, get out of the building immediately!
We just celebrated our 18th wedding anniversary.
How nice. Congratulations.
And we have 3 terrific children. And we're all ski bums.
You're all ski bums?
Yes, we are.
Your kids love to ski? Where do they go?
We go usually to Mammoth, but by the time this is aired, we'll just be returning from Aspen, Colorado.
Aha. May I smell your gardenia?
Oh, yes, it's from
Why
my
did you-
husband for luck.
Oh, he brought that to... Isn't that sweet? You're a nice husband.
Yes, he is.
Gee, that smells good. It's fresh. It's beautiful. Okay. You didn't get a gardenia from your wife?
No.
Well, then you don't give her any of the money you're winning. She's out there and rooting for you, and she's very happy. She's the third lady in the first row there, and she's had a big smile, and every time he wins more money, she bounces up and down like crazy. What's her first name? Lana.
Lana.
Okay, you're a very loyal wife. Now, let's get on with this game, shall we? Here, Ronnie, I ask you to make a selection as a challenger. You want A or B here in round 1?
A, please.
A, we got a brand new game, and this is it, folks. Irving wrote this little poem. A poem.
Okay, we're ready.
I went to an auction and bought an old box. When I opened it up, it was full of old blanks. It is a poem, remember?
I know, you told me that.
Yeah, well, you know why I said that? Because last time we did it, some people said, oh, I didn't know it was a poem.
I was one of those people. You're just trying to make me feel bad.
Don't cry, don't cry. Your mascara will run all over the stage. Okay, everybody's finished up there. Are you finished down here? Yes, you are. Ronnie, I went to an auction and bought an old box. When I opened it up, it was full of old
Socks.
socks. We'll find out right now if anybody thought of socks. I didn't think of it. Did you think of it, Larry?
Down home in a box, if it's going to be old, it's going to be a locks.
A locks. Full of old locks. Brett, what did you say?
And he's talking about Texas. Do you believe that?
That's right.
Well, I think socks is a dumb answer, but I've never been known for my smarts.
So there's one match for you, Ronnie. Let's see if you match Charles.
No one gave me a gardenia, but the socks were mine.
Oh, yes. That's why you're not wearing any.
That's why I gave them all away.
Okay, shall I preview your answer, or do you want to just show and tell?
Well, Larry and I kind of hang out in the same places.
Okay, LOX she's
Very
got
cold
there.
lunch
Socks is the answer we're looking for.
I happen to know the box was filled with cream cheese and socks.
And cream cheese and socks. That's a combo. Kaye, what do you
I
say?
think locks is an excellent answer, so I ski in Aspen and I wrote socks.
Socks. So, that's very good. For a round one question, I must say, Ronnie, you did very well that with up to 4. Paul, will get to you in a moment or so. But right now, we've got to get to this, and then you hurry back.
Tune in, turn on, and blank out with that 70s hour. Stay tuned, there's more match games still to come. Only on GSN.
Here we go to the completion of round 1. Ronnie scored 4 in her end of the round. Paul, let's see how you do with this. Dr. Marcus Welby has gotten so greedy, he even sells advertising on the side of his blank. Dr. Marcus Welby.
Did you say greedy, darling, or green?
Greedy.
Greedy. Oh.
He has gotten so greedy, he even sells advertising on the side of his... And the rest is up to you. All right.
It's another one of those.
There we go. Paul, they're all finished. Dr. Marcus Welby has gotten so greedy, he even sells advertising on the side of his...
How about automobile?
Automobile. He says automobile. That's what he says, Larry. That's his answer.
Well, we came close. I put ambulance.
Ambulance. No match there. Brett?
Dr. Welby doesn't own an ambulance.
Hospital does.
Well, that has nothing to do with him.
No fighting.
please.
No fighting. Children, please.
You said spelling doesn't count.
Spelling
didn't you?
doesn't count.
Stethoscope with an E underneath, because I didn't
Stethoscope.
have,
There.
is that right?
That's right. That's called plan ahead. All right.
I said another ambulance.
Another
I'm
ambulance.
sorry.
Close to automobile, but no match, Paul. Let's see what you have, Elaine.
And I didn't plan ahead because I said thermometer.
Thermometer. Your spatial relationships are just terrific there. What do you say, Richard?
I say, why don't we get the heck out of here?
No, stick around and show us your answer.
Yeah, it's a good idea to have the advertising on your automobile. So when he runs you over, you know who to call.
Yeah.
I said car.
Car, automobile, there's a match.
That's automobile, you see.
Right. Okay, one for you, Paul. Let's see what you do with Kaye.
Well, I said ambulance.
Ambulance.
Right.
Well, that seems to have been the answer, ambulance. Okay, 4-1 at the end of round 1. Let's go to round 2 and ask Ronnie to make a selection.
I'll stick with the winner. I'll try A again, please.
A is what she wants. She's hanging on to her gardenia. And let's see what we've got for you. You matched. Let's see. This is only for Larry and Elaine. Just the two of you.
Two locks.
The Loxes.
Yeah, two Loxes. Once upon a time, a fly flew into Bert Park's mouth and was blanked to death. There she goes. Kaye Stevens is home again. Once upon a time, a fly flew into
Cheer
Bert
up, Kaye.
Park's mouth and was blanked to death.
I love it. I wish she'd give me some of that.
Here we go. Elaine, you set? As soon as Elaine is ready, we will get a response from Ronnie. What do you say? Once upon a time, a fly flew into Bert Park's mouth and was blanked to death.
Talk to death.
Talk to death. Okay, she says talk. Larry, does that ring a bell?
I said it was joked to death.
Joked to death. Joked and talked, I guess, will be a match or will not be? Yes, it will be a match. Okay, there's one for her. What have you got, Elaine?
Well, so Larry and I don't become an item. I said talked.
Talked. There it is. got 6, and then when we get back to you, you got your work cut out for you, but now we've got a little work for all of you. Pay attention to this. Oh, our time is up. This is the end. Well, it's not the end. We've got a half a round to go. We've got your question. When you come back, you've got to match 5 celebrities to stay in the game. You've won 6 so far, so we'll see how that game comes out. Thank you both, and thank all of you. You were splendid.
I know we were.
You're a lovely bunch. Now, you just kind of do a turnaround here, really, as far as our TV viewers are concerned. And you and your husband will be seen, Bobby Van will be seen on Tattletales. Who else? Can you tell me who else? Some of the other stars who will be following?
Bert Convy.
Yeah, well, Bert Convy will be hosting, of course.
Rowan and Martin.
Stiller and Mara. And Dick Gautier and his
Martin and
wife. Well, they're a marvelous couple. We've had them here, too.
I
They're
wouldn't do it. I
terrific.
think I'll get married tonight, so I
Okay.
can do that.
All right, Gene Rayburn for Match Game 74.